Tonight, from First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL.
The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
This will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They'll be led out by their quarterback who grew up just outside of Cleveland on Lake Erie, Mitchell Trubisky.
And one of the few knocks on him coming out of North Carolina was just actual game experience, just 13 starts in college. But he works so hard at making up for that lost time. He loves the game, crazy about the film room, and guys just naturally gravitate toward.
And right away, he lost the football. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Now as we look down, it appears we've got a jet shaken up on the play. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long.
Out of the gun, Trubisky.
And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant.
Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Brings up third and 11.
From the gun, it's Trubisky.
He's got Njoku, his big tight end.
And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure he didn't give up much run after catch.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. And a glance here at the man calling the plays under center, their 6'4" quarterback.
He had the numbers of a game last week that if you win, you talk about him being a gritty guy, managing the game, getting it done. But they lost. So obviously 2 interceptions, 1 touchdown pass, that's not going to be good enough. Got to get that changed around.
DeAndre Swift, the ball.
The numbers for him from a week ago, 13 carries, 60 yards.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football, give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
Now a throw here on second down, and that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it.
And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with a coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10.
On the option, Trubisky.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Again, Trubisky will hold on to it.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. On 3rd down, Trubisky. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
It's a 41-yard punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
2nd and 11. That'll be complete to Allen Lazard. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 16 yards, a 1st down.
And the Jets' 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Taken in by the tight end Doyle.
The pass.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Johnson, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Eli Apple on the coverage.
They'll look to throw again. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're...
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Curtis Samuel, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets have taken a first-quarter lead.
And no matter how it comes about, when you get good field position, you have to make the defense pay. Short fields usually make for good offense.
Aldrick Rosas on for the extra point. Footing likely going to be an issue all night here on a rainy night, but this one is good. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
And this carries into the end zone. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The Browns set and ready to go on offense.
And this is their 3rd drive. Maybe the focus right now not so much on points, but getting their first down.
And when you start off a game, you don't even think that's an issue, do you? But you go a drive, a 2nd drive, no 1st down, that becomes an issue. Now you got to think about, okay, what type of play calling do I have to do to get us in a spot to pick that first one up?
And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled.
The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 21 carries, 68 yards.
And give him a ton of credit. He's running the ball really well. But I look at those guys up front. That unit is truly playing as just that. Every move that they make, their teammate understands what that move means and what they need to do. And right now, they're starting to grind it out pretty well.
They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Earl Thomas. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and...
From the shotgun is Trubisky. He may try and run for this. Muscling free near the 40. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a 1st.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40.
Ball carrier.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. On 2nd down. It's Hunt, and he's going to get this down close to a first at about the Jets' 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now they'll throw it with Trubisky. He'll find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
On the run, this is Hunt. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
First red zone opportunity for the Browns thus far. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. Now it's Trubisky. Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. The Browns on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the top 5 in the league on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, 3rd and 7 or more, because that's how you end up not converting. Just too much yardage to pick up on 3rd down.
Trubisky will throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. That one in the books as a 12-play drive, and it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. New York ready to go again offensively.
And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, to settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guess.
They're going for Lazard, but this is intercepted.
Picked off near the 34. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a man open down the middle of the field.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath, and he is going to have a Jets first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Curtis Samuel with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Here's Mecole Hardman. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Stepping up, he'll try and run. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now Trubisky. He finds Beckham complete and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
On for the field goal. A 58-yard attempt.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
And this is one of the risks you run when you attempt a long field goal. If you miss, the defense takes over the spot of the placement. So now they've got a chance to get one more drive in before halftime.
He's got Jack Doyle. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2.
A 51-yard attempt.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Final play of the half. It's Trubisky. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. Now Trubisky to throw.
Throw right side, taken in by the tight end, Bryant.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
So a stop here defensively to start this third quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
Yeah, good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So here's the Jets offense now as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now a carry for Swift. Safety Grant Delpit up to make the play.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
2nd and 9 at the 30-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Middle of the field to the tight end, Doyle. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
C. Johnson.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Here's the Jets punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys.
Now Trubisky lost the football.
Trubisky on the keeper.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now it's Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 45.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Trubisky. And this is incomplete.
Trubisky.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Here's Trubisky to throw.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And he'll cross gets over out of bounds right at the 25. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
At the 25-yard line.
First and 10, it's Trubisky. They'll go screen here to Hunt. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
A carry here for Hunt.
1-yard line.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a third and about 2.
Ball carrier. He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And snapped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
And it'll be intercepted. Read it well, and it's picked.
Intercepted by
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Yeah, he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 24 on the play. And the Jets are going to get a new set of downs. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after the... Back to throw now on first down.
And that's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
On second down now, Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Second and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
New York.
First down, and they go with Swift again.
Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
It's a pickup of 6.
On second down, Swift looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
No gain on the play.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And they'll begin by running the option.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And this is going to be intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
16-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
Makes the score Jets 17. Browns 14.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Take over 1st and 10.
Trubisky readies the offense. Down by a field goal, 2:08 on the clock. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing here, Trubisky. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. In on the sack, the former Buckeye, Tyquan Lewis. Over the middle to Beckham. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. They go with the option on 4th down, left side. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So now let's reset here, Charles. They do have 2 timeouts left, so they can stop the clock twice. This one's not quite over yet.
No, and what you're doing on defense, you're going to use both timeouts, obviously. But you've got to call defenses are going to force the issue early, meaning you want that play over fast. You don't want to give them time to dance around in the backfield or run a wide sweep. They'll take off time. Blitz them, put pressure on them, make sure that play ends quickly so that you can go ahead and keep moving.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll indeed take a knee. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take the knee. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Down to a knee one more time, and that should just about do it.